All right. Does everyone have their stuff up?
Yep.
Perfect.
Oh, it's on my Excel sheets. I'm opening my Excel sheets right now.
Yeah, that's never come up. Oh, did you guys read his little comments on like how often he actually like accepts someone's design the first time?
Yep.
Like 35 to 40%. 35 to 40%. Like that's his like rate of like actually accepting them the first time. So we probably will be denied, but
Oh, okay.
he said sometimes like he just wants more detail. So I'm figuring maybe that's what he wants with might want with ours.
Okay. Okay. I can read the first question. It's long, but out of 70 females in the sample, 52 can taste PTC. Out of 59 males in the sample, 42 can taste PTC. Use the data presented here. Let P1 be the proportion of females in the population who can taste PTC, and let P2 be the population or proportion of males in the population who can taste PTC. The research question for the study is given here. Is the proportion of females who can taste PTC different from the proportion of males who can taste PTC? So, two proportions. Two.
Computer's acting a little bit slow.
What'd you say?
My computer's acting a little bit slow.
Oh, of
We'll
course.
use the data in a table to find P1. How? Okay. Never mind.
Is it just 52 divided by 70?
Yeah, that's what I did. I got 0.743. Well, round it.
Yeah.
0.4.
743. Right. Okay, and then find P2.
So 0.712.
42 divided by 59. 0.712. Yeah.
Sorry, I was just grabbing my phone because it's a better calculator than my computer.
You're good.
Okay. Are you ready for us to go into question 5? Or are you
What
still
did you get?
for 4?
Mm-hmm.
0.712.
No, 4 is point.
For 3.
Or
Wait.
0.713?
743?
I had already gone down to 5, and so that's why. Yeah, 4 is 0.712. Sorry.
Okay.
How about 3?
0.743.
Yeah.
Sorry, Kaylee.
You're fine.
It like lags, and then I start talking, and I hear you talking. I'm like, oops.
No, you're fine.
So which set of hypotheses is appropriate for addressing the research question? So would it be
First one?
the
I
first
thought it
one?
was first. Does it ever look like that last one? I didn't know what that
Yeah,
meant.
that's what
with
I'm kind of wondering.
I've never seen one like that before, but I feel like it would have to be the same, right? Like the P's.
Yeah,
That's what
that's
I
how
think.
I
You're
pronounce it.
comparing the same.
Yeah. So maybe if they were comparing
Yeah.
the same thing and they were all P hats, I don't know.
Okay.
But yeah, I think the first one.
Yeah, if you look at step 4 in the book, it just says P1 does not equal P2, and there's no hat.
Okay.
So
Oh, gotcha.
that's,
I want to make sure I didn't miss
Yeah.
something.
That's good to know, yeah.
yeah, I think just generally the numbers or what you put in for the null should be the same as the alternative.
That makes sense. You should be
Yeah.
comparing the similar
Yeah.
or the same.
Okay. So create a 95% confidence interval for P1 minus P2. So with that one, because it says P1 minus P2.
Uh-huh. P1 be first?
Okay, wait, yeah, never mind.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So
I
that's
was like,
female,
wait,
right?
is this supposed to be P2?
Yeah, female.
Female minus male.
Okay.
So 95% confidence. And what is the point estimate? Forgot how you find point estimate.
Is it just what the Z is?
Point estimate is the z-score. Because I don't remember what.
Sorry. Did you get? I don't know. I don't think it's a z-score. Maybe if you put it into the applet, maybe that's the point. I don't remember.
There's nothing in the chapter about point estimate. So
I remember us
I'm gonna
talking
Google
about
this.
it before. 1 point.
And I thought when we were
Yeah.
doing T tests that it was the T, so I guess that's why I assumed that it was the Z, but I don't remember.
Point estimate of a population parameter is a single value used to estimate the population parameter. For example, the mean is a point estimator of the population mean U. So it's just the mean?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what the heck is the
Courtney, I want you to
mean?
make her happy while I'm on this call, please.
The sample mean is the point estimate of the population mean. You guys know where sample mean is on here?
No. I'm just trying to done different equations, trying to see if it would work.
Can I show you something that I saw in the book? It's let me see what it's under. Step 4.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Can you share your screen or?
No, I'm not on the same. I'm on a different computer than what I'm doing the call on.
Oh, okay.
But if you go down, it's right above the probability applet. Then it says this test statistic is Z equals 0.526. It's after it did all of this formula.
Huh. Okay.
Step
What page is
4,
that on?
side-by-side bar charts. It's near the top. I think.
Okay, and the index in the book. There's something. Point estimate is X bar plus or minus the margin of error. What's the confidence interval? Never mind.
Can you find that part, Devin, in the book? It's step 4,
Lesson
side-by-side bar charts.
Yeah, I'm trying to pull it up. Under this lesson, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then it talks about N1 equals group 1, N2, and then it goes underneath it saying, substitute these values into the equation for the test statistic Z, we get this formula.
Okay, here it is. Okay.
So wouldn't that point estimate be 0.031?
Wait,
had-
I'm so confused.
How'd you find that?
I went to the Excel spreadsheet. I put in the information. I took the confidence interval and found the center. Well, I found the margin of error, which gave me the center, which is the point estimate.
That's what it was. Yeah.
Oh, so it's the middle of the confidence interval.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so is
All right,
the
so-
margin of error the same as the point estimate?
No, the margin of error is how far from the point estimate.
Okay.
So you take the point estimate and you add, and then you subtract. And that's the lower bound and the upper bound.
Okay.
Angie, you said under step 4, right? Did you show me a look at
Yeah.
this? Oh, here it
Yeah,
is.
So you got
I'm not
0.031?
Yeah.
0.031.
So
Okay.
what they're talking, you don't understand it, Angie?
No.
So under the categorical data, is that the one you used?
Yeah, categorical data analysis hat.
Okay, and then you put 52 in and then 70. No, wait, not 70. Wait, is it 70?
Yeah, 70.
You said
Yeah, 52.
Okay, then 59.
42.
Oh, then 42.
That's what I did wrong. Okay, 42 and then 59.
Then confidence level is 0.95, and then it's the
They're
type
not equal to.
one. Yeah.
Did you get that? So we're on the categorical data Excel sheet, Angie.
So does it say to sample Z test for proportions?
Yep, So in the inputs, you'd put 52 on the first one,
Uh-huh.
70 on the second one,
Okay.
42,
Okay.
the fourth one 59, and then you make sure it's 0.95, and then you put them not equal to each other.
Okay.
And then you go down to the confidence levels, and that's what they were explaining, that you would do kind of the similar thing we've done. You do the lower, the upper. Let me plug it in so I can, plus the lower, and then divide it by 2. And that's the point, whatever it's called,
That's the
The
margin of
estimate?
error.
the point estimate.
That'll give you the margin of error, and then you
Yeah.
can take the upper bound and minus the margin of error, and that'll give you the point estimate.
Ah, that was the last part, okay. So, I'm sorry, I'm trying to plug this in. So then you divide that by 2, get to have the margin. Well, see, I have the margin of error from just doing that.
So number 7 asks
Put
for
that
the
in
margin
your
of
Excel
error.
spreadsheet, because mine doesn't show the margin of error.
Yeah, I added that into my spreadsheet,
Yeah,
so
that's
it's
what I
in there.
Oh, okay. All right, never mind.
So that it will always come through the
Yeah,
margin of error
I did,
point estimate.
that's what I did too, but I'm confused now.
I still am not understanding. So how is the point estimate something different than margin of error?
Yes.
Yes,
So,
so it's the middle of the lower bound and the upper bound.
Oh, it cut out. Say that one more time.
The point estimate is what the number that's right in the middle of the lower bound and the upper bound.
Okay.
The margin of error is telling you how far apart the middle number is from the upper bound and the lower bound.
So in terms of the numbers that we're talking about, so I know if I'm getting this right, will you tell me what that is? I've got the 0.062, and then we divide that by 2 to get 0.031, which is margin of
That's
error.
the point
or
estimate.
No, so
That's
the,
point
margin.
estimate.
the upper bound is 0.185, and you subtract
Uh-huh.
negative 0.123. Then you take that whole thing and you divide it by 2, and you get 0.154, and that's the margin of error. So
See, no, I'm not getting that.
I think what you're doing is, so for the margin of error, you're adding and then you're subtracting, and that's how you get the upper and lower bounds. So you're not minusing 0.123. You're taking, the negative makes it complicated, so I just took out the negative entirely.
Okay.
I took 0.123 plus 0.85 and then combine that and then cut that in half, and that's the margin of error. That's how much you're adding and subtracting off of the point estimate.
So I did a screen share so you can see the equation that I used in margin of error. And if you just do minus and then click on the box, it takes care of everything for you. So you just put in the equation. And so if I change one of these numbers, like if I change 52 to like 60, it's going to change my margin of error and point estimate for me automatically. So I don't have to like worry about changing it anymore.
So why did for some reason, when I did the margin of error, I got the point estimate because of that negative sign? That's what I don't understand.
So what did you get?
I did the confidence interval so I did the upper plus the lower,
Mhm.
and then divide that by 2, and I got 0.031.
Yeah, that's the margin of error.
0.031.
No, you told me that was a point of estimate.
That's
Oh,
the
yeah.
estimate.
Yeah,
I'm so good. But then when you told me to take out the negative and I did it, then I got what you guys were saying was the margin of error. So I'm really
Wait,
confused.
so did you do like an equation like mine where you did like, so did you do 0.185 minus 0.123, or did you do 0.185 plus
No.
0.123?
I did plus.
So you're supposed to do minus negative 1.23. That's why, like, if you look at my screen share, that's why I
Hold
just
on.
did minus and then did the actual, like, I just inserted the,
Just go outside and dry off for a few minutes till I'm finished.
Oh, okay. So you just did
Just jump
the.
in the truth.
yeah.
So that's for. So we're minusing for. Sorry.
So if you just do F21 minus E21 divided by 2,
That's going to be the point of error.
margin of error.
The way that I think about it is if you have this on a number line, at one end you're going to have 0.185, and at the other end you're going to have negative 0.123, and you want the middle of that.
Corbin was calling.
Yeah, I understand that. So now what do I do from there? So I have the margin of error, so that worked. Now what do I do from there to
So
get the
for
point
margin of
estimate?
error, did you get 0.154?
Yeah.
Okay, so now you take either the lower bound and add the margin of error, or the upper bound and minus the margin of error.
Okay. Plus. So if you do the lower bound, you're gonna what?
Add the margin of error
Okay.
to get to the middle, or you're going to take the upper bound and subtract the margin of error to get to the middle.
That is so weird. How weird that I got the point estimate from doing the margin of error. Whatever. I've saved it now so that it won't won't be crazy anymore. Okay. Sorry. Thanks, guys.
I'll turn off my screen share.
Oh, what was that?
Oh, I was turning off my screen share. Okay, so for point estimate, we're all on 0.031.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Now
And
I
for
am.
margin of error, we're all on 0.154.
Yes.
Okay, and then number 8, lower bound is negative 0.123.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And then for upper bound, it's 0.185.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Whew.
For confidence or
So with the
level of significance 0.05.
we failed to reject the null hypothesis, right?
Yes.
Yep.
So the first one?
Yep.
Okay.
If you failed
So
to
the-
reject, then sorry.
And I think for the next one, it would be
The
number 4.
last. Yeah, the last one.
The last one.
Yeah. I always say if you fail to reject, then it's insufficient, and you have to like pick between 2 instead of all of them. Yeah, there's no difference. Okay.
So it's the last one. Okay.
Are you with us, Angie, still?
Oh, I'm catching up. Just a sec.
Oh, on the bright side, we're halfway done.
Yay.
Yeah.
We're halfway done.
Is it 21, right? 22?
There's 20.
I could read the next one.
Okay.
Okay.
For the next 9 questions, we will review the mortality rates and day of admission heart attack study with different data. Out of 118,519 who had a heart attack during a weekday, 16,713 had died. Out of 42,447 that had a heart attack on the weekend, 6,155 had died. Please use the data presented here. Let P be the proportion of patients who had a heart attack and were admitted on a weekday who died, and let P2 be the proportion of patients who had a heart attack and were admitted on a weekend who died. The research question for this study is given here. Is the proportion of patients who had a heart attack and are admitted to the hospital on a weekday who die less than the proportion of patients who have a heart attack and are admitted to the hospital on a weekend who die? Use a significance level of 0.05.
So the conditions.
Okay.
Yes, right. The numbers are big enough. So,
Yep, that's what I got.
So, how do you know if they're satisfied?
If you put in all the inputs into the 2-proportion z-test for proportions spreadsheet,
longest name ever.
it'll show you.
You guys did that really fast.
Well, I
You
was
were
doing
re-
it while you were reading.
I was like, yeah, you were reading. Bless your soul. But we
Yeah.
can wait so you can plug it in so you can see it.
Just
Yeah.
1 second.
Yeah.
And it's just the stuff to the right that says check requirements, all greater than 10. And if any of those numbers are less than 10,
Yeah.
or less than 10, then the conditions are not met.
I know that one almost got me on the homework quiz. I was like, wait, is it 30 or, oh yeah, we moved on to the new stuff where it's the 10, you have to plug it in.
Yeah. Well, it's definitely higher than 30.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
But the homework quiz, it was just asking something about it. I can't remember what it was, but.
So I'm good with that one. Number 13 would be like the last one then?
Yes, that's what I got, at least. Okay,
I
so
mean, that's
P1 is 0.141.
So you said the last one, right, for this 13?
Oh, yeah, sorry. I'm jumping ahead.
Sorry. No, I just hadn't really, I was waiting and I didn't read anything. I should have been paying attention.
So for 14, did you guys get 0.141?
Yep.
And then for 15, 0.145.
0.145. Yeah, is that what you said?
Yeah,
0.145.
yeah.
What did you get?
I got just a little bit different than that, so I'm trying to figure out what I did wrong.
Are you doing the equations on your own, or are you using the Excel sheet?
I got it 0.145. I do it on the calculator.
Courtney said
Probably helps you learn it more.
Yeah,
That's
the
true.
store was closed because there was somebody that had an accident, so they walked home.
Yeah, the Excel sheet just
I gotta
does
go
like
home.
you put in the equation or the numbers, and it just
Okay.
does every equation for you, and you just can copy it.
I know.
But, yeah, I mean, I guess
That's
it's
why I
good that
took
you
the
know
time to put all the equations in all of the spreadsheets because
That's true.
it's just too much effort for me.
And then z-score is negative 2.020.
Hold on. I'm trying to fix that here. Yeah, that's what I got.
Can you repeat what you said?
Z-score is negative 2.020.
I just put negative 2.02, but
Yeah, that's fine. I think I mean, it should give you the same answer, but
Yeah.
then number 17, given the z-score from the last question, which should you shade the left or the right of the z-score for the p-value? I think to the left?
to the left, to the left. Yeah, I'm thinking
You do to the left if it's a negative number, right?
negative. Yep.
Okay, just confirming. P-value 0.043.
No. I have a question. Why
Yeah.
would you shade to the left just because it's a negative number?
Well, not just because it's over here. Let me see. I'll write it, find it.
I don't know. I can do a screen share if you look. Okay, hold on.
Because
I could be wrong. This is what
It says who
thought,
die
but-
less than the proportion of patients So our z-score is negative, so we're gonna go less than that number.
Yeah,
So we'll go
so
to
I-
left because it's less than.
Yeah, so I screen shared so you can see the normal probability applet, but if the z-score is a negative number, not a positive, if you shade to the right, then you would be doing anything above that negative number.
I get that. I'm just trying to understand the whole which side we're shading. It just,
Yeah, I think it's because
what
it was.
you said, it made it sound like if the z-score is negative, then you're always going to shade to the
Oh, yeah, no.
Like
It just, yeah, no. It was because it said it was less than, yeah.
Okay.
So anything less than the z-score.
Mhm. Okay, so then p-value is 0.043.
We'll have to find that spreadsheet again. So is that in mine? I don't have that p-value actually. I got 0.022.
Oh wait, I forgot to change the type of test.
Okay.
So 0.022.
Yep.
That's what I got. Okay. And then
You're gonna reject
we
it all?
reject them all.
Yep. we're getting all-
So there is sufficient evidence.
Rejections are sufficient. Oh gosh, these are long. Less than, yeah, it's the third one.
Yeah. The last one is saying that they're the same.
So wouldn't it be the middle one?
Yeah, the third one. Middle.
Okay.
Okay, I would submit, but it's loading slow. I think we should have 100%. I don't know why we wouldn't. Yeah, we got 100%.
Yay.
Cool.
Do we know when we're going to hear back from the Bennett about the?
He said he's gonna start grading them this week. So hopefully soon. I don't know. Probably by the end of the week, maybe.
I'm hoping by the time that he gets to around to approving everything, I'll have all my other complicated projects done.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, but like he said, we won't get a passing grade until we get it approved. So,
Okay.
did you have any questions, Angie? I know the last part we went kind of fast. So,
No, I had those. I just need to go back, I guess, and read and figure out. I still don't understand that whole point estimate margin of error question. But that's okay.
the one thing that helped me. So you have an Excel sheet open, or what do you use? Yeah. Okay, so
yeah, I do.
what like what Kaylee was showing. So you would do, or I don't remember who said it, but you would do the upper, and then you're gonna make sure you put these in parentheses, but you'll do like the upper minus the lower, and then divide that by 2, and that will be the margin of error.
Okay, that makes sense to me. I think that's what we've always done with
Mhm.
these.
And so then all you would do is take one of the confidence levels. So I did the lower one, and then you're going to add the lower to the margin of error, and that will be the point. So what is it? Point estimate, yeah. So you take a lower one, and then the lower level, and then add it to the margin of error.
Or we can take the upper and minus
Minus,
the margin
yep.
of error.
Uh-huh.
And it should give you the same number.
Yep. It should give you
Okay.
it should give you like that 0.031 or whatever we got.
Okay, perfect. That makes sense. And I don't know how to do those things with the spreadsheet. I'm just leaving it as it is.
Yeah, maybe your hubby could show you or something.
Maybe he could. I don't dare touch it. I feel like I messed up one of them and it never fixed itself and I had to download it again.
Never was the same.
No. I'm just gonna check and make sure really quick that I submitted mine and make sure all of that was right.
Okay.
Oh, there isn't something that's right. Number 14 I missed.
14. Then I'll pull it back up.
P1. Okay, P1 was the weekday heart attack patients who died.
Sorry, I'm opening up for you so I can tell you.
Okay.
14, right?
Yeah.
So it is, okay, so the P1, 0.141. I don't know why that didn't come up.
I thought that's what I put. Let me see what I put. Oh, I must have just hit the wrong button. I made both of them the same. I put 1.145 on both 14 and 15. Okay.
Oh, yeah, so 14 is the
That was
0.141.
my boo-boo.
Good,
Okay.
I'm glad you got the rest.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks, guys. I'll see you on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Wednesday.
All right, see ya.
Bye.